Outspoken Kirstie Allsopp has slammed working families who inherit their elderly relatives' money after leaving the state to look after them. The location presenter hit out at busy couples, saying we can't both inherit money, and leave the care of our parents to the state. She said the COVID-19 pandemic most clearly revealed the extraordinary failure to properly care for our elderly. The 50-year-old's comments were sparked by a tweet by a pediatrician about the ambulance crisis being caused by the social care backlog. The fact is Theresa May was right, but she nearly lost an election by saying it, the mother of two, who lives with her property developer partner and is stepmother to his two children too, said. If we both want to work, then someone has to be paid, and paid well, to care for our parents. We can't both inherit money, and leave the care of our parents to the state. She tweeted that elderly people were stuck in hospital where their health was declining, leaving them feeling lonely, confused and in the way. Kirstie recently made headlines after commenting on young people getting on the property ladder. She famously appeared to suggest that young people could afford to buy a home if they cancelled their Netflix subscriptions, daily coffee and gym memberships. Either you think him an out-of-touch rich BH who doesn't get how hard it is to buy a home in many parts of the UK, or you don't, she responded to claims her comments were controversial. She added that it was down to whether you believe in my empathy, understanding and experience or not. Kirstie also made the press after somehow managing to swallow an Apple AirPod. She said she made the mistake while taking her daily vitamins, but managed to throw it up. Taking to Twitter to share her mishap, she said, "In other news, I just swallowed an AirPod while downing my vitamins." She added, "I don't recommend it. I managed to chuck it back up without having to go to hospital, but my throat is really quite sore." But fans were baffled as to how Kirstie had accidentally eaten the earphone, especially as they are quite large. One Twitter user wrote, "So confused. If this is true, why do you have an AirPod in your mouth? How is that even possible?" said a second. A third commented, "Damn, how big are the tablets you're taking that you confuse them with an AirPod? Can't even imagine putting on in my mouth considering the size of them, let alone swallowing it. Glad you managed to get it out though. I have genuinely lost an earphone and am now wondering if either I or Kirstie Allsopp swallowed it over the weekend," a fan joked. One curious follower asked, "Does it still work?" To which Kirstie replied, "Don't know yet, but it still smells of sick and I'm not sure about putting it in my ear. Way too much information I know."